Hola, buenas a todos y bienvenido a mi canal. Y estás aquí con Persona 5 Strikers y vamos a por el boss. A ver qué tal. Tengo bastante curiosidad. La putada que nuestra amiga Sofía está a nivel 20. ¿Cómo? Ah, pues ha subido un poco ahora que la hemos utilizado, ¿eh? Bueno, pero hasta que llegue a nivel 25 Haru, la pobre, está jodida. Pero es que no hay... Ahora mismo no, el juego no te deja utilizarla. Bueno, te deja utilizarla, pero que no vale la pena porque las debilidades de los enemigos no es la de Haru aún. Yo creo que el siguiente castigo que vayamos será Makoto y Haru. Makoto está subida porque de DPS me puto flipa, porque tiene unos combos bastante asquerosos y mola mucho. Al igual que por ejemplo Morgana tiene para atraer a los enemigos, Makoto tiene para derribar a los enemigos. Y eso en este juego viene de puta madre, o sea que... ¡Oh! Se me ha olvidado la teleport. Bueno, da igual, lo podemos hacer desde aquí. Punto de control. Aquí, Monte Aoba. Oh, no. Lo que voy a hacer es llevar a Sofía. ¿Por qué? Porque me la van a matar. Tiene muy poca vida. Voy a aprovechar. Ahora creo que mecánicas tiene este boss a mitad de combate para que cambie de forma y sus pollas. Están las espadas, está esto, ¿sabes? Se está poniendo serio, vale. Vale, cuando se cabrea que te caes hay que tirar con el hielo, ¿no? Parece ser, para que se calle un rato, ¿no? Bueno, espérate.
I'll use this. Persona, McCoy, Pixie, McCoy.
McCoy, Pixie.
Pixie.
No, a ti no te estoy buscando. ¿A quién buscaba? Este era. No vaya a activar eso, tú. Bueno, esquiva eso. Corre. Me veo. Me quita nada, me quita un huevo. Me cago en... Me ha matado, ¿eh? Vale, no. Me ha rescatado Morgana. Menos mal. De primera no me gusta este boss porque me parece demasiado grande para la zona, tío. Va a ser ataque de cola, cuidado. Tía, para que su caja está ahí, hija de puta. No, me equivoqué, creía que era el palo o el otro. Esto. ¿Le puedes hacer el combo entero? Sí, te da tiempo. Vale. Cuidado que hace el ataque a cola. Cuidado. Que no vamos a utilizar esta, no tengo ni un combo casi, ¿sabes? Tengo los 6 combos normales y esto. Vale, se ejecuta un ataque más después del cuarto combo, nada más. Va a hacer ataque, cuidado. Ah, vale. Así de primera me parece más fácil que pillar el boss, ¿eh? Bueno, espérate, ahora cambia de fase ahora justo. Vamos a ver qué pasa ahora. Que el otro cuando cambia de fase que hacía insta-kill, ¿eh? Quiero decir. A mí me parece el 6, tío, el final. Para si te pones en la cola ahí no te hace nada, ¿no? Vale, hay que cambiar a este para hacerle el ataque de hielo. Porque no nos queda más hielo por la zona, ¿no? Me lo he fallado todo. Y si te congelo normal no funciona. No. Hijo de puta.
I'll use this.
This guy's pretty strong. Where's all this ice weakness?
Succubus, Hisaka, Silky. Arsene. This power. Yours.
Leave it to me. Here it comes.
This the Overlord's true strength.
We need to avoid taking the direct hit at all costs.
Si le fijo mejor, ¿sabes? Cuidado. Ahora le corta el ataque ese, pero cuidado, Me va a matar a este personaje, así que yo creo que lo que deberíamos hacer es gastar todo su maná cuanto antes, porque si no me la va a liar. Va a hacer el ataque este de mierda. Hace un ataque para afuera y ahora el salto este, ¿no? Ahí está. ¡Jaja! ¡Hijo de la puta! Y me mató, güey. Me quedo con el maná. Vale. Saca a Yusuke, que Yusuke haga el resto. Este va a ser el de Yusuke, tío. Hago el combo cuarto. Uf, ya hostia, me ha matado. Gato, cúrame. Cuidado, el ataque a la cola. Cuidado, el ataque a la cola. ¡Ey! Uf, no más. Vale, esquiva eso, no sé ni cómo. ¿Otra fase tiene este? Estoy sin maná ya, ¿eh? O sea que, cuidadito, nene. Vale. Creo que me ha sido hora de utilizar prota. Assault. Tú tenías... Un tasquetro de magia. Tenías este, pero son 8. Quiero intentar pegarte con lo otro, porque ese es el primer evento, te quita menos que el otro. Está invertido. puto desgraciado, ¿eh?
Joker, you hit his weakness.
Me mató.
Gotta catch him up quick.
Bueno, no tiene poderes, ¿eh? O sea, no tiene maná. Joder. Esto está bien, ¿eh? Tenemos su caja con este. Wow. Tenemos con este su caja y con la... Con Ann tenemos la otro. Los dos combos pueden estar de puta madre. ¡Ah, que Morgana está muerta! Espérate, espérate, vamos a ver qué hacemos con esto. Tengo que poner revivir, creo, ¿eh? Porque me he comprado de mierdas que te cagas. Para pau, para pau, para para pau, para pau, para pau, 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 para pau, para pau, para. No sé cuánto necesitas.
Thanks. Sorry, everyone stay focused.
It's up to you.
Leave it to me.
¿Cuánto necesitas para revivir? 24, me cago en tu puta madre. No quiero utilizar esto aún.
Where the fuck had to withdraw? Someone fix him up. This should help.
Vale, con esto quiero hacer una cosa ahora. El café de LeBlanc. El curry de LeBlanc.
Persona! This should help. Sorry. Get out of here. I can do it. The enemy's defense down.
Pam, para, pam, para, pam, para, pam, wow. Para, pam, para, pam, para, pam, 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 para, pam, para. No tienes. ¿A qué has echado lo otro? Ay, puta.
So even that golden coat of yours is shot. That's the very cool. Take this!
Seems everything's finally been revealed. Time to finish him off. Keep going. Way to follow up, huh?
Japón que le hemos metido, cojones.
Switching up. Sure.
Acá con esto.
Oh, nice, Joker. You hit his weakness. How cool.
Let's go.
La putada es que lo que ya dijimos, el maná en este juego es limitado, hay muy poco. Entonces, dije que para que como en el Persona Royal vaya bien, con que utilices 3 objetos de maná por combate de boss, vas bien. Porque llegas al boss final con unos cuantos te sobra por si acaso.
I look forward to seeing your new power.
Here's Philip too. I'd like to try it out next time.
Game over.
Mira, 7 puntitos
Mr.
más.
Overlord.
Acepto tu derrota. Pues lo vamos a matar a la primera, bueno, a la segunda. Me ha gustado mucho más el primer boss que este, sinceramente. Me ha parecido muy caótico por lo grande que era, no sé. El otro era grande, pero como el espacio era tan grande, pues daba... Bueno, tampoco era tan grande el otro, pero daba pie más, ¿no? Y además la segunda fase estaba muy guapa porque te hacía insta-kill. Si te daba, tenías que tener más habilidad para esquivarlo y tal. Este más o menos, los ataques eran muy predecibles los que hacía. Y si te ponías a las 2 columnas que estaban altas, pues los ataques de las colas los esquivabas. Si hacía doble salto y lo tomaba por culo. Y los otros que hacían las cargas para adelante, te ibas a uno de los costados de las lanzas divinas y ya está. Tampoco había mucho más que este boss. No me lo puedo creer.
My mantle! My magic armor! Don't look at me! Don't look at me!
Is that his true form?
Estaba otra vez una de las mierdas estas que estaban en el pueblo, tío, no lo creo.
Looks like it. So in the end, even his identity was just a cheap imitation.
It's over, Ango Natsume.
You're just a bunch of stupid kids! You don't know how much I've suffered! It's not too late for me! I've still got my reputation as a writer! I've won an award! I've sold books! It's not too late! It's never too late!
That's good enough for you? This fame you've acquired through deception and the brainwashing of others. Is that truly what you wanted? What was the real reason you started writing novels?
I mean, damn it! Damn it! I tried. I really tried. Just like everyone else. I read and read all through the night. Hours on end, like my life depended on it. And for what? Nothing I wrote was ever mine. It was just another work from Sogo Natsume's grandson. No one ever acknowledged my effort. My effort. Not my work. Not even me.
¿Ves? Este es no sé cómo... No me sale la palabra, Pues sería el contra de Yusuke, por así decirlo, ¿no? El anterior boss era el de Ann, este es el de Yusuke. Es el que le entiende, ¿no? Por lo que ha pasado, porque Yusuke también ha tenido el pasado ese, parecido. Solo que Yusuke tiene un corazón de oro, el hijo de puta.
It's very clear just how much work you've put into writing your novels. A life led by creativity is almost always a lonely one, no matter your profession. You braced yourself, pouring your very soul into your writing, bringing it to your publisher time and time again. I will gladly acknowledge such effort and determination. There are many out there who would give up that battle. Even those of exceptional skill and creativity. To be able to continuously bring life to new works without giving up, however. There was once a time when you kept fighting. That is one part of your career that could never be labeled a fabrication. So start over, Ango Natsume. Claw your way back up from nothing and move forward. After all, there are some things that simply cannot be painted without a blank canvas. It is because everyone believed in me that I was able to choose the path I walk today. I stopped lying to myself and was able to begin anew. And so it is now my turn to pay it forward. Even if I'm the only one in the world to do so, I will believe in you.
Stupid kid. Talking my damn ear off. But you're right. This identity of mine was built on nothing but lies. I don't need it anymore! I'll do it. I'll climb my way back up. And I'll do it on my own strength! I'll write a novel that'll capture the hearts of countless readers, just like my grandfather before me. I'll write something I can be proud of. To everyone, I swear it!
Good. And I'll be looking forward to the day I get to read it.
You know, I really am stupid. How did I let myself forget? I know now what it is I really wanted.
A lo contrario que tienen estos bosses, por eso son muy distintos estos enemigos. Son un poco más inferiores en tema de calidad, ¿no? Porque los otros es que eran enemigos que querías odiar, que querías matar realmente. Estos bosses al final son, entre comillas, víctimas del sistema.
Come on, we're leaving.
¿no? Algunas hacían bullying, a este pues le hacían esto. Pero básicamente, ¿no? Y digamos que al final lo que hacen es arrepentirse y tal. Los otros lo que hacían es que los otros eran hijos de puta de verdad, pero fuertemente, los del Persona 5 original. Entonces un poco la diferencia que hay. Por eso este es un poco más light en ese aspecto, por ahora. Que si a lo mejor encontramos un villano que yo que sé, ¿sabes? Me imagino que el boss final sí que tendrá lo suyo, pero estos que son pacotillas.
I wonder if everyone's desires have been returned yet.
Probably. They all went flying out of the cage after all.
Maybe we should check on the people back in town. Just good idea. That said, the jail didn't disappear this time either. Now I'm sure of it. Jails really aren't the same as palaces.
Well, we can worry about it later.
Indeed. Let's go.
Hey,
Déjame guardar por si acaso crasea, por favor. No me apetece matar al boss.
I feel as though I'm restless right now. Do you know what this is? I'm not sure what's wrong. Natsume tried his hardest, but somewhere along the way, he lost sight of what mattered to him. He is a strange person. Yes, he did say he would climb back up. Yusuke said Natsume lost his way because he was alone. Whenever I think about that, I feel restless inside. Even though Natsume hurt a lot of people and was, for some time, what is this feeling? The same as Yusuke? I see. So that's why Yusuke saved Natsume. It was because Natsume's reason for doing all those terrible things was really sad. I think I understand now. Sadness can hurt people, but it can also save them. It can give humans a reason to support one another. Yes, I'm sure that's it. Okay, we should probably get going.
So, you know how I was all excited for the Tanabata festival that's coming up? My boyfriend says he's already got plans.
Oh, by the way, did you ever finish reading that manga I lent you?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it worked.
Yeah, doesn't look like anyone's talking about Natsume anymore.
Then, all's as it should be. Attaining fame through some deceptive power doesn't fit his image.
This wouldn't have been possible without you being there to open his eyes, Yusuke.
You really took charge today, Inari.
Sí, Nari, como mola. Se merece una ola.
Yep, it was all thanks to the divine grace of the oh-so-benevolent.
Thank you, everyone.
Ojo, vengador. Gira un ataque enemigo, pues.
However, we're
Pero
not
déjame
finished
leerlo,
just
hijo de la
yet.
gran puta.
We must confirm
Creo
whether
que
the
no sepa que
change
lo
of
cambia.
heart was a success.
Por lo menos va que lo puedes leer luego.
For now, we'll just have to wait and see how things turn out.
Well, since we've got some free time, can we unwind at a bathhouse or something?
Good idea. We can freshen up a little before we head back to the car.
You heard him, Sophia. It's all you.
Okay, I'll find the best bathhouse in the area.
Ya está costando bastante subir de nivel, de vínculo. Sábado 5. Por favor, no crases. Déjame guardar partida.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. I've called this press conference to give an announcement, as well as a formal apology. First, my novel, Prince of Nightmares, was recently bestowed the honor of receiving first place in the Sokaisha Award. I have decided I've also decided to recall all published copies, not to mention take the necessary steps to refund everyone's money. I'm sure you all want to know my reasons for doing so. The truth is, my book, Prince of Nightmares, only won because of my status as Sogo Natsume's grandson. in short. In addition, I've also stolen the work of countless other authors, word for word. Lastly, the story I told about writing to inspire a hospitalized girl was this fabrication allowed my book to sell a number of copies it nowhere near deserved. I wish to apologize for this scandal, and I'll start by personally seeing to it that everyone who bought my book is refunded. I promise my writing career ends here. I am deeply sorry for all that I've done. To all of you.
Hold on, Mr. Natsume. What do you think you're doing?
Hey, time to wrap it up. Get everyone out of here, now!
Please, don't interfere. This is my way of taking responsibility.
Hey, something doesn't seem right here. Mr. Natsume's the one who put this thing together, right?
Do you think the editors were just trying to profit off Mr. Natsume's family name?
Es lo que ha pasado.
Hey!
Who are you?
I will not allow this.
You're the one from the party. I'm so sorry for what I said back then.
I will not allow you to cower and run away, Ango Natsume. You intend to make a comeback, do you not? When you do return to the literary world, I want to see a book with your name on it, not your grandfather's. You are going to write a novel that you can be proud of, are you not?
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Where are they supposed to be?
Once everything is rightfully resolved, I will make my return. Even if there's just one person out there waiting to read my stories. No matter what, I will keep writing. I only hope that I can one day save someone's soul. That is why I write.
Sheesh, you kids are something else. Barging in on a press conference like that?
My apologies. It was imperative that I speak with him.
It's fine. Alright, well, I gotta run. I have to go question Natsume.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess it wouldn't end with just an apology.
Senkichi's really doing his job. It's almost like he's an actual cop or something.
I am an actual cop. Anyway, it won't take long, so go on and wait for me back at the car.
Guess we should get rolling then.
Right. We'll leave the rest to him.
Do you have a moment? Something about Natsume's been bothering me. What he did was no doubt unforgivable. However, was he really like Madarame?
No, Madarame era peor, hijo mío. Mató a tu puta madre. Quiero decir, cuidado,
Should he be called evil like the palace rulers we confronted in the past? Had he simply ignored his editors, would he have strayed from his path? Or am I perhaps just sympathizing with someone who pursues the arts like myself? What do you think? So you think so as well? Then, what is the purpose of these jails? Oh, well, I suppose there's no point in thinking on it right this second. Forgive me, I didn't mean to hold you up. We should return to the car as well.
Ay, me deja un guardapartida.
I should write something.
No quiero ver clase, ya está, ya estoy feliz. No así no tengo que volver a vencer al boss. Venga, va. A ver qué pasa ahora. Ha claseado justo ahora. Gracias. Me tengo que alegrar que clase cuando quiero, ¿sabes? O sea, es que me encanta esta mierda, te lo juro, ¿eh? A menos me ha dejado guardar partida. Va a pasar igual que antes, tío. No entiendo qué pasa. Es flipante, ¿eh? Yo, de verdad, por favor. Sacar juegos en PC que vayan bien. Es que solo os pido eso. Por favor. Ay. A ver, no soy la única persona que le crasea a este. También he visto a... Tengo 2 amigos que también les ha craseado el juego. Pero bueno. Mientras que me crasee, después de que me deje guardar, soy feliz. Porque como hubiera tenido que repetir el boss otra vez, es como de, por favor, de verdad. Imagínate después del boss final, me lo veo por YouTube. Menos mal que es más sencillo esto, tío. ¿Te imaginas crasea otra vez? Me parto la polla, Nah, no crasea. Si no se queda sopillado, no crasea. ¡Uy! Cuidado, Vamos al escondite.
And that about sums up Natsume's confession.
So once people friended him through Emma, they'd become his fans.
It's just like what Alice said.
And Natsume's smartphone worked the same as Alice's, too. There wasn't anything off about the Emma app.
So we got
Tengo mucha
nothing
curiosidad de ver quién es el que
again?
está manejando los hilos de estos casos por ahora, ¿sabes? En plan, tiene que ser el que ha creado Emma. Porque si no...
I didn't say that. Just like before, there were traces of someone snooping around in there.
For real?
For real? Voy a poner el automático. Pongo el automático.
You're talking about how Alice's smartphone was being monitored by someone, right?
So the same occurred with Natsume's phone as well.
Well, any idea who it is?
Sorry, I got nothing. All I found were traces.
Ni papa.
So Alice and Natsume were being watched by someone. Hey, Zenkichi, did the police know about that?
No. The only reason we know this guy exists is because Sakura sifted through Alice's smartphone.
So aside from the fact that they both used Emma, this mystery observer is the only thing linking Alice and Natsume together. If the police didn't know that, why would they assume these two cases are related?
Well, these are some very peculiar cases. But mainly, it boils down to the nature of the crimes and the timing.
The timing?
All of the change of heart incidents occurred at roughly the same time, that being within the last 3 months. Didn't I tell you?
3 months ago is around when Emma was released.
Well, Emma is being used to perpetrate the crimes, so that makes sense.
Damn right it does. That company putting that thing out is suspicious as all hell. What are they called again? Madams?
Madis. Well, at least you got the mad part.
For what it's worth, I'm investigating on that front as well. Still, we're talking about a major corporation operating on a global scale. You can't just walk in and start poking around without reason.
You haven't found anything suspicious yet?
Not yet, no. At least, nothing's come up from checking the individuals involved. If our mystery observer was connected to Madis, though, then we'd have grounds to conduct an investigation. Do you think there's someone pulling the strings in this case?
We don't know for sure yet. The incidents are similar, but they could just as easily be
Por ahora no
unrelated.
tienen relación.
Guess we'll have to see if the other incidents have any overlap as well. That's one of the basic rules of investigation. Find what the incidents do and don't have in common, then start narrowing things down. For now, looking into the other incidents is our best bet at scoring a lead.
This is true. We'll have to do what we can for the time being.
And if we look into the other jails and their monarchs, we might learn something new.
Then, if we're all done here, I'm heading to Sapporo to see what I can find on our next target. We'll rendezvous on the 8th. I'll contact you the day of.
3 days. Should be an easy trip with a car.
No need to rush. The target's not even in Japan until then. Oh, right. Wasn't there a festival happening around here soon? Sendai's famous for its Tanabata festivals. Lots of good food lined up, too. Or so I hear.
Yes, I did see decorations being put up here and there.
Anyway, I'll see you in 3 days. Don't forget.
I guess he wants us to rest up while we can.
Gramps is actually a pretty considerate guy, huh?
Well, since we're here, should we put on yukata and go to the festival?
Yukata. I can't help but think of our disastrous
Hostia,
fireworks
los fuegos del año
festival
pasado,
last year when we got rained on.
De verdad, no me
That's why
acordaba.
we're gonna do it right this time. Besides, we didn't have Futaba or Haru with us back then.
Count me in.
Bueno, Haru estaba por
Going
ahí.
to a festival in Yukata sounds wonderful.
Then we got a plan. Sophia, find us a shop that sells yukata.
I've got 4 hits. Allow me to direct you.
Dude, check out all the booths!
As one might expect from Sendai's Tanabata festival. It's quite lively here.
Apparently, the locals call it Tanabata-san, and it's said to have originated from back in Date Masamune's time.
Hey, that's the dude from the statue, huh?
He is not a dude. He is Lord Date Masamune, the one-eyed dragon of ocean.
El boss del DLC del niño.
Container or something?
Oh, there are so many booths. It's hard to pick what to see first. What do you think?
Yakiso.
Ah, yes. Perhaps it's our experience with them in the metaverse, but we always manage to catch my eye.
Telling me. I already bought one. Reminds me of when I was a kid. Speaking of which, ain't those guys here yet?
It takes time for a lady to get ready.
You're not unrefined apes like the rest of you.
Who are you calling an ape? You're the unrefined one, you furball.
Look, this furball's got claws, you bonehead!
Sorry for the wait.
Lady Han, you look absolutely
Maldito gato.
gorgeous.
Thanks, Morgana.
Sorry, tying the obi took quite some time.
Pues se lo vi ya un rato.
Thanks. Means a lot hearing that from you.
Absolutely picturesque. You've brought us a much-needed air of refinement.
Yeah, according to someone, we're about as unrefined as it gets.
Wow, Ryuji, that looks really good on you. Even better than your school uniform.
You don't gotta try and make me feel better.
You made a good choice with that mask, though. Yellow's a good match for this season. I bought a water balloon myself. You gotta get one when you go to a festival.
Water balloon? Oh, you mean a yo-yo?
No, isn't that called a water yo-yo?
Wait a sec. I thought it was yo-yo balloon.
No, it's a water balloon.
What do you call it?
Es que no sé de qué pollas habláis. Si habláis de un yoyo, es un yoyo. Globo yoyo y globo de agua no me suena en la vida.
Which is it?
Looks like everyone's having a good time. We should have a little fun ourselves. Why don't we check out the food stands and get something to eat?
Sure. I was starting to get hungry since everything smells so good.
Look, they've got all the staples. Yakisoba, yakitori, shaved ice. They've even got cognac skewers. Those are huge in Tohoku.
What are we waiting for? Charge!
Come on, we should get going too. I'm starving.
Hell yeah! Let's start from one end and get one of everything.
Feels as if we're forgetting the spirit of Tanabata. Though I have no objections.
I want to see more of the festival too. Show me how to catch goldfish.
That was so good.
Cognac skewers, ishinomaki yakisoba, Zunda cider. We basically ate our way through Sendai.
And it was amazing. Gotta hand it to old man Masamune. He is one cool dude.
That's Lord to you. Did I do it right, Yusuke?
Am I that predictable?
Sabía que iba a decir él.
Goldfish seems difficult. Is there some sort of secret to catching one?
Try to stay calm, then strike without hesitation. The trick is to catch them once you've read their movements.
Wow, that's impressive, Mako-chan. I see. We'll get it next time. You're getting a call from Zenkichi.
Yo, you guys having fun? Oh yeah? Good to hear. Listen, I wanted to ask you guys a favor. I'm already investigating in Sapporo, but before you leave Sendai, I'd like you to stop by Toho University. Tomorrow, there's going to be a session at the Mount Alba
Bueno,
campus.
siguiente caso.
The CEO CEO of Medice is holding a lecture there. I'm still looking into them at the moment, but the more info we have, the better. I'd like you to attend the lecture in my place. I'm glad you get it. And just so we're clear, don't draw any unnecessary attention to yourselves. Just go and see if the CEO says anything strange. His name is Akira Konoe, and he looks like a capable CEO. I'll give him that. Anyway, I'm gonna be counting on you kids. And again, try not to get carried away, all right?
So what did he want?
Let me get this straight. This guy's running the company that made
Hostia,
Emma.
es el jefe.
This might be a good opportunity to learn something new.
I suppose we'll find out at the lecture tomorrow morning.
Guess break time's over. Time to get back to work.
As you all know, life is just an ongoing series of daily decisions. What's for breakfast? What should I wear today? Every day begins with these insignificant little dilemmas. But then there comes a time to decide your field of study, your place of employment, who you're going to marry. And it's these choices that matter. Yes, people are always looking for the best choice or the correct answer. Medice seeks to provide it for everyone through the power of AI. Emma is a state-of-the-art AI designed to integrate itself into our everyday lives. By gathering and analyzing extraordinary amounts of data with perfect precision, Emma can help everyone make the best choices.
Capable CEO seems pretty spot on.
Wow, he's so composed. He's practically overflowing with confidence. Look how clearly he states his company's outlook and principles. He's got everyone's attention.
You're right. He's not saying anything particularly suspicious, though.
Well, thanks to Emma, Medice's stocks have shot way up. You can bet they're one of Japan's biggest enterprises right now. That said, I feel like a company with this much going for it wouldn't have much to gain from changing people's hearts.
Perhaps, but that doesn't change the fact that Emma is still a key factor in the jails. It's through Emma that people are allowed access.
Right. Medice is connected to all of this one way or another, be it directly or indirectly.
Hey, do you think there's a real culprit behind all of this? Like, some kind of mastermind?
Yo creo que sí.
I think so too. Even if we beat the monarchs, change their hearts, and free everyone's desires, the jails don't disappear. There's gotta be something keeping them here.
So you're saying the real culprit's the one doing that?
I don't know. But do you remember how even the monarchs themselves didn't know much about Emma?
That's right. Alice and Natsume said the same things in their testimonies.
And if that's the case, then the monarchs might not be the only ones manipulating Emma.
Which means it could be someone at Medice.
Or our mystery observer.
Or our head honcho down there.
Or perhaps someone completely different.
Yeah, well, we just gotta stick to what Gramps was telling us, right? All we can do is keep solving cases and collect more info. As long as the Phantom Thieves of Hearts do what they do best, we'll set this shit straight.
Wow, Ryuji. That was pretty insightful. I'm surprised.
He's right. And in that sense, attending this lecture is a valuable use of our time. Let's make sure we pay attention all the way to the end.
Yo, how long was I out? So, what did the dude say?
Ugh, can I smack you?
Well, he didn't exactly say anything out of the ordinary. Then again, I wouldn't expect him to trip up that easily.
Well, I'm starving, so maybe we should just head back? That guy was talking for friggin' ever.
Hey guys, that stuff you said earlier, was all of that true?
Huh?
Are you really the Phantom Thieves of Hearts?
Esta es la inspectora, ¿no?
What?
Esta es la
You're the
inspectora.
woman from the beef tongue restaurant.
Oh, Ichinose-san, right? You heard all that?
Sí, esta es la que está en el restaurante.
I'm really
Bueno,
good
creo
at
que era
picking up
no,
when a cat
bueno, no sé.
meows. Honestly, I found that way more interesting than Konoe's lecture.
No, nah. Me? But you guys are to the one she overheard.
What the hell are we gonna do?
Whoa, stop. It's all right. This place will be closing up soon. Let's talk more outside.
¿Nos está siguiendo la chica esta o pasa algo?
Wow, to think you guys are the famous phantom thieves. Come on now, don't try to hide it. When you guys mentioned Alice and Natsume, I imagine you were referring to Alice Hiragi and Ango Natsume from the press conferences, yes? Is it safe to assume those were your doing? Oh, and what was that about Emma giving people access to jails? Oh, is that related to everyone's hearts getting
pinta que
changed?
estás mala.
She heard everything.
Can we ask what you're doing here, Ichinose-san?
Oh, I told you at the beef tongue place, didn't I? I'm a researcher at the university.
Oh, that's right.
I'm also the one who designed the base for Emma.
Hostia.
You made the base? I didn't tell you. I specialize in the research and development of artificial intelligence.
He definitely didn't hear about that.
Around the time I finished developing Emma, Medice came to me with an offer to buy it. I was actually pretty tight on money at the time, so I went ahead and sold it.
Is this lady for real?
Oh, by the way, that's why Medice is participating in the lecture today. Well, to be more accurate, the university asked me to reach out to them. I certainly didn't expect the CEO himself to show up, though. I only got invited because of my little connection with the company. Anyhow, yeah, that's how I ended up being there to overhear everything.
So you're Emma's creator, and Medice is simply the ones running it?
Oh, well, they're definitely the ones running it, but I can't say for sure if that's all they've been doing. I just designed the base. Who knows what Medice did once I sold it to them?
So you know all about Emma then, right?
Naturally. It's like my baby, you know. And at the risk of tooting my own horn, it's a really good baby.
Well, never would have expected this turn of events.
Do you think she's telling the truth about designing Emma?
I do think it's impressive that the CEO of Medice came to personally give a lecture. If she's the one who made it happen, doesn't that mean she has a lot of influence?
This is true. And let's not forget the university asked her to attend the lecture.
What should we do? She could probably tell us a lot about Emma.
Not to mention she knows who we are now.
What do you think?
Yo qué sé.
I guess it's too late to cover this up.
Ponía, hagámonos los monkeys y a correr. Hace mucho rato.
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
It's settled then. We'll tell her everything.
Is all of that true?
Right, we know. It's kind of hard to believe, huh?
Hey, what if we just show her? Like we did with Senkichi?
No, más gente no.
It really does exist!
Ay, no.
How else could you explain all this?
Luego decir, ¿por qué hay malos? ¿Por qué nos traicionan?
That's if I consider the possibilities.
She believed all that?
Oh, you have no idea how fascinating this is! What an incredible development!
Well, at least we don't gotta go through the trouble of convincing her.
Ichinose-san, do you have any idea why Emma is serving as an entry point to the jails?
Oh, no, couldn't tell you. I'm surprised this other world even exists. There's no way I could have thought of a way to get in if I didn't even know it existed to begin with.
Yeah, that figures. Wait, so that means that function was added later?
A world where people's desires are stolen and their hearts are changed. So many questions. Oh, wait. Maybe I should be heartbroken here. My baby is being used for evil after all.
Right. How about we make a deal?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Super Phantom Thiefy! I'd be glad to help however I can. And I can't say I don't feel kind of responsible for all of this. More than anything, though, I think I'd die of curiosity if I didn't get involved. So, What do you need me to look into? Say the word and I'm on it.
Right. Well, for starters, we'd like you to find whatever you can about Emma's current state. Maybe try and figure out how it's different from the base you created.
I see. Basically, you'd like to know the secret behind this new version of Emma. And if someone's responsible, you want to know who.
Oh, hey! We found some of those mystery junk parts out there, didn't we? Maybe if she takes a look at them, we'll learn more about that world.
Ooh, so you're gonna give me a bunch of neat stuff to analyze? Yes, that's excellent. Just wonderful. In fact, I'll even buy them from you as research materials.
Well, if this is going to be a deal, then we'll need to provide something as well.
Nonsense. It's fine just the way it is. My inner researcher is just squealing with delight. So, what do you say we seal the deal? Okay, looking forward to it.
La chatarra se consigue más fácilmente.
Oh,
¿Chatarra?
yo, if she specializes in AI, maybe we should ask about Sophia, yeah?
Huh? Sophia.
Hi, I'm Sophia, Humanity's companion. It's nice to meet you, Ichinose.
This is Sophia? Huh. It's nice to meet you too.
Who flipped the switch on her?
Oh, no, it's just that I've got so much on my mind right now. I guess even I'm a little confused.
Sophia's an AI we met in the metaverse. Is there anything you can tell us about her?
No, I can't say I know anything about her. Think you could send me her code later, though?
Huh? Oh, sure. No problem.
Here, I'll give you my contact information. Well then, I'm excited to see how this all develops.
La verdad es que también no sé muy bien por dónde va a ir el tema, la verdad.
Well, there she goes.
Chao pescado.
Would have been nice if she'd known something about Sophia.
Ay, mi madre.
I'm okay, as long as I can
Chao
stay useful to
pescado.
you guys.
Yes, that takes care of that.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot after all that's just happened, but we're heading to Sapporo next, right?
Yeah, we should get going. Zenkichi's waiting for us in Hokkaido.
Hell yeah! Hokkaido, here we come!
Oye, pero ¿me vas a dejar guardar partida?
Hey!
Bueno. Vale. Cuando elijas ir al siguiente destino, podrás volver a la ciudad en la que estás en ese momento. Comprar productos de edición limitada y haz todo lo que puedas hacer en otra parte. A diferencia de las ciudades del mundo real, puedes volver a las casas anteriores en cualquier momento, pero no aceptar ni completar las solicitudes conseguidas tras hablar con tus amigos en ciudades anteriores. Ah, vale, pues eso es importante. Oli, ¿puedo raptarte un rato? Hay algo que quiero hacer antes de irnos. Te esperan a la entrada del santuario del parque en el Monte Aoba. Vale. Bueno, nada, guapos. Vamos a guardar y vamos a finalizar este episodio, ¿vale? Así que nada, espero que os haya gustado, comentad qué os ha parecido y nos vemos en el siguiente episodio de Persona 5 Strikers. Hasta luego.